You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Truman needs to know what's next.
2,
What's next?
1.
Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks Butterverse and Frozen 2 and Kim Possible Fans as 1. And tonight I'm doing a video about my thought on Bob Iger, his response about the woke Disney criticism, which this is a type of criticism which I think is pretty nonsense, but his response is fantastic. And I'm going to talk about Junior Garner has been cast as a female Subway server in the Fantastic Four 2025, which my thought is a great casting, and I'll get the back scratch in a minute. And we're going to talk about the terrible first look of Mufasa the Lion King prequel, which nobody asked for this nonsense. And this is a terrible way to celebrate the 30 years of the original Lion King that came out in 1994. And after that, we're going to talk about the first look of the Moana 2. And after that, we're going to talk about the Matrix 5 is confirming by Warner Brothers. So first, we're going to start off. Oh my god. I'm very sorry I show you my food. I'm very sorry. So just apologize to me, everyone. So first, we're going to talk about Bob Iger, his response about the woke Disney criticism. So people, just ignore what I just did. I'm very sorry I show you my secret identity, which is none than I have a special food, which I was having some chicken and some chips and some Sprite to drinks, which I'm very sorry you had to see that. So just ignore that and just mind your own business. Sorry guys, my thought on Bob Iger, his response about the woke Disney criticism. I gotta say, this is why Bob Iger is the most underrated guy I have ever met. Because Bob Iger is a true master of the CEO from Disney. He already knows what he's doing. And I just don't understand why people are hating on him. Because honestly guys, just because he did some of the mistake with some film that he greenlight, which is another than Toy Story 5, and people always blame on Bob Iger. No, blame on the people who's evolving with that film. Don't blame on Disney and don't blame on Bob Iger. But he's not gonna listen to criticism of woke Disney. Honestly guys, he's not gonna listen to Phantom Menace. And he said that I think a lot of people don't even understand really what it means. Which, this is why Bob Iger is a great guy as a CEO. Because it can show that Phantom Menace don't understand what woke mean. Probably kids are thinking right now, hey Nick, what is woke? What does woke actually mean? Well kids, I highly recommend you go on Google and research it and see it to yourself. Don't listen to Phantom Menace. They ain't crap. And honestly guys, and before I finish and talk about it, and no people, I am not gonna watch a trailer called what's that movie called? I forgot the movie called. Oh yeah, Baby the Reckoning. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch the trailer because, yes, I saw the first look. It was stupid. Like, nobody wants to see a horror movie based on Walt Disney's favorite movie, which Walt Disney is rolling from his grave, which I can see why that people are not having the movie about the character that have been growing and now they're turning into like a horror icon, which, what kind of society we live in? Anyway guys, let's talk about more about this. Sorry guys, that was my thought on Bob Iger, his response about the woke Disney criticism. I am so glad that Bob Iger is not listening to this type of criticism, because honestly guys, not just that, he's not gonna listen to the guy that he owned Twitter's, which he's not gonna listen to those moron, because he's just doing his thing. He's going to greenlight some stuff that people will actually care about, and I just want people to like Disney again. Like, I do really miss the time that Disney is so great with the audience, but now Due into Strange World destroy people's audience, and now people are not trusting on Disney. This is why people are still not watching Disney Wish on Disney Plus, because Disney Wish is now on Disney Plus and people are still not watching it. So people, what are you waiting for? Disney Wish deserve a second chance. I'm not trying to play that film like it's better than freaking God. But I gotta say, but I'm just getting sick of tired of this type of hate that Disney is having it. Like, I just feel bad for Disney, and now Disney is having a rough time, and this is why a sequel is going to make more money than the original film. We would really hope that Disney Wish will be a box office success, but due to the bad review and due to the box office disappointing, that's why Disney Wish 2 is not coming out anytime soon, and that's why I am going to do Disney Wish only on Storyfire. So if you want Disney Wish, if you want Disney Wish 2 to be exist, honestly guys, just sign in Storyfire and you're gonna be a membership to be on Storyfire if you want to see a sequel to the follow-up to the first film that came out last year. So I'm gonna be doing one. And don't worry, there was no release date yet, but I would think about the release date. I'm probably gonna be like next show or maybe this show. You know what? Let's do it this show because that's the same movie. It's 21 years old this show. And happy 101 anniversary to Warner Brothers. So I might do a rant on David Zazel, which I might do a rant on him because he's a movie killer. Anyway, let's talk about more about this. So guys, that was my response of Bob Iger his response about the woke Disney criticism. I gotta say, thank God he's not gonna listen to the type of criticism. So Bob Iger, you go do your thing, and you're gonna greenlight some stuff that people actually care about. You know what? Screw Phantom Menace and screw this criticism. Honestly, if Phantom Menace call my movie woke, like example, like my bestie starting Paris and then Noea. If Phantom Menace and the woke mob call that movie woke, it can show that they don't even understand really what it means. And I'm probably my school students would not listen to those morons. Sorry guys, enough talking about this news. We have to talk about the casting of the Subway Surfer. Yep, we got a casting of the female Subway Surfer. So Junior Garner, which I didn't even know who's Junior Garner, and I'm probably some kids right now are watching this video right now. I'm probably going to keep saying, I'm probably going to say, Nick, who is Junior Garner? Who is this actress? Well, kids, I can lovely to discuss what this actually is. What this girl is. She is a actress, and she won some of the reward, which I didn't even know because this is my first time. This is my first time that I'm hearing about this girl until now. So after I heard the news that Junior Garner has been cast as a female Subway Surfer in the Fantastic Four 2025, I gotta say I don't mind the female version of Subway Surfer, but this is a Subway Surfer love interest. Because I'll probably a lot of people right now are going to say this is woke, this is MCU, and this is really a spin in the face to Subway Surfer. People, have you not read a comment? If you read a comment, female Subway Surfer is actually a Subway Surfer love interest. What part don't you understand? It can show that you guys are not a real fan and you don't even read a freaking comment. You gotta read the comment first and then you can judge. Use your common sense. God gave it to you, now use it. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm gonna say about it. Honestly, guys, not bad casting. I don't even know who Junior Garner is, which I might watch her work sometime around. But the bad scratch of this, it can show that they are not a real fan, and they didn't even read a comment. This is the same situation. They did the same thing to people who do not like that MCU made Wanda as a villain in Multiverse of Madness. Like, I know I kind of sound like a cuckoo head, but I do not care. Have you not even read a comment? And have you not even watched every single episode of WandaVision? Which, honestly, guys, it can shows that people. Sorry, it can shows that people don't. Sorry, don't even read a comment. Don't even read the source material, and they always judge. And honestly, guys, a part of the main reason why they're doing this is because they are stupid. Yup. Honestly, guys, that's the main reason why they are doing it, because they are so freaking stupid. Honestly, guys, even I am not a type of person that I'm calling people stupid, which is completely heartless. But Phantom Menace and Woke Mob deserve that kind of punishment, because on the other part, the main reason why is because number one, they are bored, and number two, they are so freaking stupid. And speak of stupid, we have to talk about the first work of Mufasa the Lion King. Which, honestly, guys, I'm probably you heard the news about Mufasa the Lion King is coming out in the holiday season. Oh heck no! I would have saved my money for a way better movie on the holiday season, like Moana 2 or even The Witch. I gotta say, I would watch these movies any day to suffer my time to watch this film on the freaking holiday season. Like, seriously? This is the worst way to celebrate with the 30 years of the first Lion King that came out in 1994. A part of a lot of people all remember that movie, and when this film come out, we're all gonna be everyone that we're gonna get on Disney Plus. We're gonna get on Lion King, and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna sing along, and we're gonna do all a bunch of fun stuff for that film, because the Lion King, the original film, is a way better than the cash grab 2019 The Lion King. I don't understand why. I don't understand why the stupid box office mojo say that film is an animated film. No, Frozen 2 is way more animated than The Lion King 2019. And second of all, they are live action hybrid. Just because the live action hybrid, that doesn't mean it's an animated film. It's kind of money. I'm sorry. It's kind of money. It's kind of money that people saying the Smurf is an animated film, because they are a I forgot what the word I said like a moment ago. I am so stupid. Anyway, my thought on this first work of the my thought on the my thought on the young Mufasa that we have on this freaking screen. I gotta say, you better get that picture out of my freaking face, because the CGI of young Mufasa, it looks absolutely god awful. It looks absolutely horrible. It's so horrible, it's not even freaking funny at all. Like, are you kidding me right now? You have all these money, and all you tell me that you are doing a fake CGI of young Mufasa? Guys, which is worse? Mufasa CGI in the first Lion King 2019, or this? I gotta say, this is even worse. This is even worse than Mufasa from the 2019 The Lion King, which I gotta say, yeah, sure, his character is like the same character from the original film, which it just didn't even change the characters. But I gotta say, I would have put up with that any day to put up with this nonsense. But honestly, I cannot wait to see a teaser and destroy it. Which, honestly, guys, I got a feeling that Mufasa the Lion King will premiering will release the teaser on D23. I gotta say, people will be out of here, and people want to go to honestly, guys, people deserve a way better Disney project, like Inside Out 2, Frozen 3, Frozen 4, or even Moana 2. Speaking of Moana movie, I am done talking about this piece of garbage. We have to talk about the first work of Moana 2. It's been 8 years after the first film, because please ignore about this article said, because the article said that it came out 3 years. No, the first film came out 8 years ago, not 3 years. What do you think we are, stupid? Anyway, I'm just gonna change my own article instead of reading this. Anyway, the new look of Moana 2 set 8 years after the first movie in theaters on November 27th. Yup, it's coming out the same day of The Witcher, which I cannot wait to see that film. It's going to be a fantastic musical movie. And now we're going to have two musical movies, Moana 2 and The Witcher. I gotta say, this version of Moana is even attractive than the original 2016 version of Moana. I like the 2016 Moana, but it can show that this character is grown up now. She's not a teenager, she's a young adult, and she's still going on adventures with Maui. My name is Maui. You're welcome. Yo, honestly, guys, cannot wait. Honestly, I cannot wait to see some of the stuff that they're going to do for Moana 2. Moana 2. Cannot wait to see a story, the characters, the animation. And I gotta say, I just feel sorry for Disney Wish for disappointing box office. I was really hope that Asha would save Disney, but she's a save Disney with the ramp up. And now, Moana 2. I gotta say in the close with the camera in my freaking mouth. I really hope Moana 2 will be a box office success because they haven't got a box office success for a Walt Disney Animation Studio movie since I don't know, like Encanto or Frozen 2, but since Frozen 2, which has been it's been 5 years that we haven't get a box office success for a Walt Disney Animation Studio since Frozen 2. Since Frozen 2, which is 5 years. It's 5 years ago. Which people, just save your money for Disney. Just save your money for Disney and please take a break to see DreamWorks film. Like, why? I'm not trying to hate on you guys, but why in the world you want to see DreamWorks film instead of Moana 2? Honestly, guys, don't get me wrong. I don't hate DreamWorks. DreamWorks made some great animated film like Rise of the Guardians, of the Prince of Egypt, or even the How to Train Your Dragon 3, which is my favorite DreamWorks film ever, and even Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is my second favorite. But I gotta say, but you honestly, it can show that you guys are stop watching Disney film, and you wanna you want to see some of the DreamWorks film instead of the Disney. This is why Disney is losing a lot of money. So, people, hashtag save Disney. We need to save Disney. Moana 2 better have a box office success. And I do not want to see Moana 2 will have the same number like Disney Wish. Like, come on. This is freaking Moana. This is the Moana we're talking about. But if Moana 2 flop, honestly, guys, it just shows that this society is so effed up. So the last article we're going to talk about, which is another my thought on the Matrix 5 confirming by Warner Brothers. I gotta say, I am so looking forward to Matrix 5. And yeah, sure, Matrix 4 has some flaws, like the runtime and even the villain and even the pacing was really lackluster. Altogether, a much better movie that came out the same day of Matrix 4. I gotta say, just go watch The Kingsman and even go watch Scene 2. Scene 2 and the prequel of The Kingsman and the Elimination Scene 2 is a lot better movie than The Matrix Resurrection. But don't worry, I don't hate that film. But I just think that film is a funny, entertaining movie. But that film is not my top 10 best film of 2022. But the main reason why I'm going to talk about shortly is because I don't want to support Warner Brothers anymore because of David Zaslav bullcrap. So I might do a rant on David Zaslav maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. Anyway, guys, that was my article for Matrix 5 confirming by Warner Brothers. It was my thought on new look at Moana 2, where she is so beautiful, just like in the 2016 version of Moana. And that was my rant work on the Mufasa the Lion King, which worst way to celebrate the 30 years of the original Lion King. How freaking dare you? Why in the world you screwing this up for once again, just like you did 5 years ago when you greenlight the Lion King 2019? And it was my thought on Garner has been cast as a female Subway server, and whoever bashed it can show that number one, you're not a real fan, and second of all, you don't even read the freaking comment. And last not least, that was my thought on my honest thought on Bob Iger, his response about the woke Disney criticism. So he's not gonna listen to those morons. He's gonna continue doing his thing. He's gonna continue to do some green light that people actually care about. And Bob Iger is really trying his best. So people, stop hating on him. He's trying his best. I already know he do some stupid stuff in the past, but that doesn't mean you gotta hate on him. It's even worse than people hating on Chris Tucker Nice because of the Meta Web movie. Like, come on, it's a movie. It's a movie. It's not a big deal. Anyway, guys, why is people being so stupid? This is society. But thank goodness Lord that my people are not stupid, and thank goodness I'm not stupid, and I use my common sense like I should be. Anyway, have a great night, everyone, and I see you guys next time. And once again, adios and good night.